Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to watch it and spend some time with me today. Always appreciate that. And guys, today we're going to be taking a little trip down memory lane. We're going to be talking about the old Zebco 202, and I sort of want to go over this reel a little bit, maybe talk a little bit about, you know, when you're getting people started in fishing, what's the best reel going to be for them? Because I think there are some myths and misconceptions. So we're going to talk about the old Zebco here in today's video and be glad to get your guys' comments on it. Also, guys, real quick, since we're talking about reels, if you're in the market to purchase any baitcast, spinning reels, whatever type of reel you're looking for, Tackle Warehouse has got the biggest selection in the country. I'll put my Tackle Warehouse reel link in the description of this video. If you guys are interested in one, using that link's a really good way to support the channel. And if you're looking for a baitcaster, guys, I'd suggest try this. This is the Okuma HA1000 baitcast reel. I got this thing. I don't have anything to do with Okuma. I got it at Tackle Warehouse just like you guys do. But I was sort of, my reels were 15 years old and I had to get some new ones. And this Okuma HA1000 has been really good for me the last 4 or 5 months since I've had it. So I'll put that link in the description too, that Okuma reel link if you guys are interested in that. Okay guys, check this out, man. This is the old Zebco 202 with a steel rod, man. Look at this. This rod's like 4 feet long. This was like state of the art, 50 or 60 years ago. And I think a lot of people got started with the Zebco 202. This is just like sort of an American icon that, most people associate fishing with. And what I wanted to do in today's video is I want to talk a little bit about the spin cast reel and maybe reels when you're just getting started for people, kids, or people that just don't know how to fish. And because I think there's a lot of misconceptions in it. Now, first of all, I'm gonna say one thing. I'm not talking bad about the Zebco 2, but in spin cast reels in general like this, they are very cheaply made, and they're designed that way. They're designed to be inexpensive. They're designed to be easy to use. But when somebody is just starting out fishing, in my opinion, from teaching a lot of people how to fish from an early age, this is not the best setup for it. Simply because they don't cast very far. There's the components on them are not very well made. They're not smooth. Drag systems aren't very good on it. So instead of starting out with like a Zebco 202 or spin cast reel, one of the things that I would suggest, unless you're dealing with a little bitty kid, like somebody that's like 3 or 4 years old, is start them out on a small spinning reel. Just get some type of an ultralight spinning reel. And that's what I did with my son Elijah. I started him out when he was little, when he was like 4 years old, on a small spinning reel. And I taught him how to put his finger on the string and to, cast it out there and let go of the string. And it's so much easier to cast a spinning outfit than it is a spin cast outfit, simply because it's just a higher quality reel. And another thing about the spin cast reels, guys, most of them come with a line already on them, and they're like kinky 8-pound test mono that like it coils up. So if you do use a spin cast reel, make sure that you put fresh line on it. It'll really help you out, and put like some fluorocarbon line with it. But thing about that is, like, kids when they get started, or anyone when they get started, they pick up on it pretty quick. The casting part of it is actually pretty easy. Now the thing that's a little bit more difficult is when they want to stop the lure. And when that's, if you teach them how to cast on a spinning outfit, it's a little bit more difficult because they have to learn how to feather, the line to get it to stop. So sometimes they throw it out there, and wherever the line stops coming off the spinning reel spool, that's where the lure goes in the water. So from that standpoint, it is a little bit easier than with the Zebco 202. But one of the things, I'll give you some tips and advice on how to teach kids to fish, or how to teach people to fish in general that don't know anything about it, is start out by making the cast for them. It's like, if it's a spinning reel or whatever, go through the motions, show them how to do it, and start making the cast for them, and let them, at that point, let them reel it in, and they get a feel for that. And if you do that repeatedly, they'll get a feel for the reel, what it feels like to reel it in, and then take them to the next step. The next step would be show them how to hold the reel, put it in their hands, and show them how the reel works on a spin cast or spinning reel, and show them, how the line goes out. And they pick up on it pretty quick, because like I said, Elijah picked up on it just in, an hour or so. From the time that I very first put a spinning rod in his hand and helped him out, in an hour he was actually casting himself with it, and just being a little bitty kid. So I think a lot of people, they immediately go with some type of a spin cast outfit, and a lot of times that's just not near as fun with them, because like I said, they're not as smooth, they're not as well made, and it makes it a lot more fun if they have a good piece of equipment to cast with. So from that standpoint, a spinning outfit is real good, and ultimately practices is, guys. There's no better way to get to be a good caster than practice. And I know that a lot of times kids don't have a lot of patience for that. They just want to get it out there and get it in. But we all got to start with that somewhere. And don't really try to get them into a bait caster until they've really mastered a spinning outfit or a spin cast outfit. I'm not saying that you can't get a higher quality spin cast outfit, because like Woo Days, I remember he won a Bassmaster tournament with a big Zebco 808. There are some advantages to it, but if you are going to get a spin cast reel, spend a little bit more money to get a little bit higher components. Just better bearings in it and better gears. But like I said, everybody just immediately goes to the Zebco 202 to start out with. And I don't know how many. When we first started out, like with Elijah, we bought 3 or 4 of those little bubble pack, spin cast reels, and they're just complete junk, guys. They don't last at all. They break the same day you take them out there. So that's, from that standpoint, that's why I'd really encourage everybody to start them out on a little bit better equipment, and it just makes it a lot more fun and easy for them. So, guys, just wanted to run that past you. This is Kim's dad's rod. Kim's dad passed away a few years ago. We were going through the garage there, and he had this in there. So this cork handle steel rod, this thing may be 70 years old as far as I know. But anyway, guys, hope you all well. We'll talk later. See ya.